Hello, students. In this video, we're going to talk about how to find editorials or opinion pieces. They are similar and closely related, and I will often talk about them as if they were one and the same. An editorial slash opinion piece is a short article in which somebody makes an argument. I will not say that all editorials are created equal, but I will say that a lot of them are quite good, and they're meant to help sway public opinion on various matters. So I'm going to keep this so short. I'm just going to give you one quick tip that will generally help you find editorials, and that is to add the word opinion to whatever you happen to be searching for. So opinion, here you can see I was searching for one on green spaces. Let's find something else. Let's say opinion, social media, and our attention. I'm going to search for that and see what comes up. I've got an AI overview. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Instead, I'm looking for editorials. How social media is affecting our attention spans? Maybe. Temp View News. I'm not quite sure what that is. It might be a very local little newspaper or publication. Here's The Guardian. I have actually read this article before. It's by a person named Johan Hari. It's a good article. That would give me a good editorial to use. This one, I don't know, maybe it's good. I'd have to read it and see like where it's coming from. It looks like I'm going to guess a high school newspaper or something like that. So maybe this in an academic setting wouldn't necessarily be like the most high profile opinion piece to use. This one from The Guardian would probably be a little bit better. Something that comes from NYU, I'm sure would be pretty good. Let's try one other thing to our search. I'm going to say opinion, and I'm going to say a specific publication. Let's pick the New York Times. We could do Salt Lake Tribune. We could do any number of other publications. So opinion, attention, there's life beyond digital. That might be interesting if I'm wanting to write about, digital work and how it affects our attention spans. As we can see here, we've got several opinion pieces from the New York Times, or I could try something else. Instead of New York Times, let's go for Los Angeles Times. Los Angeles Times, good newspaper. The social media rewired kids' brains. I stayed off social media for just 1 week and something happened. These might be worthwhile articles to read. It's a pretty simple search. You just search for articles that seem like they're related to what you want to write about with the word opinion included, and you will get editorials. To be clear, I should say that editorials are often useful for getting insight into how the public views a given issue. They are certainly worth citing in a college paper, but I would also say that there's kind of a limited tolerance for how many you should have. If you were to write a college paper and that, let's say it had 7 sources and all 7 of them, or like 5 of the 7 were editorials, I would probably say that's too many. The thing with them is they're short. They're not like super in-depth documents. Often they're like, maybe 2 or 3 pages. And I think they're often useful. I read them all the time. I think they're good to know about, and they can be useful research items. I would just caution against writing a whole paper based on editorials. It's going to be, maybe a little bit more superficial than it should. In any case, go to work playing around with this and see if you can find an opinion piece on your topic.